Hi, sweet treats. This is all of the sticks. I wanted to do a really quick movie review because I just finished watching The Man from U.N.C.L.E. Yeah, and it was, in my opinion, it was actually pretty good. I do dock at some points for a scene in the middle where it was very choppy, and I actually didn't like that. But all in all, it was really good. The acting was really funny. It wasn't a movie that um, it wasn't a movie that it was being funny for funny's sake. It was actually more intelligently hilarious. um, I personally enjoyed it for the acting. It was a very quick back and forth, and I loved it. Um, it was a spy movie, which I actually do like. I do like the very covert things like that. Um, I can't even tell you who's in it right now because I just finished watching it, and it's actually pretty early in the morning for me. Um, but I did finish it, and I have to say the story was pretty well paced. There was that piece in the middle that kind of took me out of the whole experience for a little bit, but then it dove me right back in. Um, I kind of knew that some things were going to happen. I didn't expect one of the things to happen, and that like blew my mind. It was so cool. Um, it was kind of a older, I want to say 60s and 70s type of thing. Um, and just looking at their um, clothing and their hairstyles, it looked very in that time. Um, I want to say it wasn't during the Cold War, World War Two. I think it was after World War Two, or during World War Two when the wall was up, separating East and West Germany. Um, I actually really liked it for the history behind it. Um, I actually enjoyed it more for the very covert aspect that they had put into it. Um, some of the scenes were a little dry, but I was actually thinking like, oh, I'm gonna play a couple games while I'm watching this. I won't like really think about it. But then I had to put my stuff down because I was absorbed in the story. Like even I couldn't background listen to it like I usually do with some movies, especially when I watch them at home. Um, it usually becomes background noise, and I do that. But I actually had to watch this movie because it was so good. I'm actually thinking about watching it again, just so I can get um, everything absorbed again because it was really good. Yeah, the story was really good. I really liked the sets. Um, I really liked the atmosphere. Um, it was mainly for me. It was a kind of a quirky comedy. It wasn't actually a comedy. I know it was an action, but it was intelligent in the jokes that it told, and it didn't make jokes like they were like, oh, it's a Paul Blart, or I don't actually like Paul Blart thinking about it. Um, but it wasn't like it had to be funny for funny's sake. It was funny because of the interaction between the I think it was the CIA. I don't think it was the CIA. Maybe it was an American. It was an American officer. Kind of it was a very interesting story. But then they also had the KGB and the intelligence, British intelligence, I think it was. But all in all, it was a really good movie. I keep saying that. I did like the acting. I can't tell you who the actors are without looking them up. At the moment, I'm going to make a note of it. But I think I recognized one of them, or either I recognized him automatically, or he reminded me of a similar actor. Again, I do have to do my work. I might have to do a second showing, because I do have the movie. I have to do a second showing and do another one, this is like a first review, I'm literally a minute away from watching it, and it was, or 5 minutes away from watching it, and it was really, really amazing. I'm trying to think about other things that I really enjoyed. I really enjoyed um, most of the pacing. Most of the pacing I did enjoy. It was. I'm trying to think about, because some of because the pacing was a little slow at times, but it wasn't like complete. It was a lot. There was a lot of exposition, but it wasn't told in like in a boring way. It was told in a deep way. It was told quickly and efficiently, and I really liked that. Um, what else? It was. I did enjoy it a lot. They had subtitles for the German and the Russian. Um, I think there was some Spaniard in there as well. For any of the foreign speaking roles for the Americans or the English that watched the movie and didn't understand it, it was still really good. And but it, and I really did enjoy this movie. I am gonna have to do another review of it, but first times first. I did just watch it. I am a little bit tired. I'm a little bit sleep deprived, so I'm gonna watch it again later when I'm more well rested and I actually get to enjoy it and actually get to look at things. But after this, I'm gonna watch another movie. It's a totally different genre, but pardon me. But yeah, I'm gonna keep looking. I'm gonna look at the movies. I'm gonna do a second viewing of The Man from U.N.C.L.E. because I really liked it. Out of 10 sticks, I'll give it a solid 7.5 because I did enjoy watching it, and I'm going to enjoy watching it again, and I'm going to listen to more of the jokes, listen to more of what's going on around, and try and figure things out from there. Figure out where I had gotten lost or where I had picked up again, and it was where I enjoyed it, where some parts that were lacking. But all in all, 7 out of 10, 7.5 out of 10. So. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any movies that you would like me to watch or review or give my opinion on, put them in the comments below. Ask me any questions. Twitter handle at kaliyoichi, all of the sticks, capital A, capital S. Or email me at kaliyoichi@gmail.com. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed this. Have a wonderful day.